G'day guys, how you going? This is Mick. A little bit different video today. Not a progressive sort of video that I'm trying to do. But if you saw my last video when Wes and I went to Gladstone, this happened. Yeah. Anyway, turned out, because I was worried about my shoulder, and if anyone knows my history, I won't go into it, but I had a really serious bike crash, and it sort of smashed my shoulder up pretty bad, and I was off the bike for 9 months. So I did go to hospital and got checked out the next day, the very next day. They did pick up a couple of broken ribs. Well, they thought, one bloke said, no, they're just bruised, and the other guy just said, well, but it could be, so we'll put it down as broken. But I've had this injury before, lots of times, unfortunately, and I'm telling you now that they didn't feel like broken ribs. But anyway, that was like 3.5 weeks ago. And today is just a bit of a test to see how the ribs go. So there won't be anything too drastic or fantastic. But it's also, I'm debuting my new GoPro because I shredded my other GoPro, the GoPro 8. I picked up the GoPro 10 and I can actually see myself here. It's pretty cool. I didn't realise how ugly I was. But yeah, so hopefully this might make things a little clearer, might make me a little bit better looking, if that's at all possible, because these things are cameras, not magic wands. But anyway, give it a go, just have a little bit of fun, just do some trail riding. But I'll talk to you about some stuff that's been happening actually. And my wife and I, we're looking at buying a new car, and we did a review. We've been watching reviews of this particular car, lots of them, and we sort of, as the video finished, and this guy was a reviewer for YouTube. He's very successful, and he's done these 100 questions. There was like a questionnaire that somebody asked him to do, and my wife said to me, you should do that on your YouTube channel. So I said, you know what, pick 10, here's my phone, put them in, and I don't know what they are, so I'm going to pull up and I'm going to do them as well. That could be fun. 10 questions, and I don't know, what sort of like, what's your favorite color, you know? I don't know. So, but yeah, I'm pretty keen to find out what those questions are. We might have a bit of fun with it. Maybe in the comments you could add yours. I don't know. But anyway, let's go get riding, and we'll see how this new GoPro goes. And my ribs. Well, she's a banger of a morning. Whew, beautiful. It's actually got that, like it's gonna rain kind of feel to it. As I'm making this climb up, yeah, this is a cool bit. Yeah, I'm noticing the ribs are feeling pretty good. Because what I was worried about was sometimes the desire to ride sort of overtakes the, you know, I shouldn't be riding, should be resting and letting the ribs heal, sort of thing. But I think I've done this properly. I will say one thing, I've just realised how much I missed riding my bike. I'm guessing it's a seasonal thing. I think I've been through the worst of it, but all this bark from trees on the side of the trails, we had some big winds, big spider web, yuck. But yeah, the amount of bark on the trails, it's pretty interesting. Looks like it's pretty clean around here. Spider webs. Standing up, I don't feel too bad. Just a little weak from not riding, I guess. Oh, fuck. I got this big ass spider. I've just interrupted his spider web. You see that? Wee, wee. Come on. Come on, get off. Good boy. You can have that. I don't really mind the spider webs, but when the spiders are in them, it's pretty uncomfortable. Oh yeah, when I lean back there, get a bit tender around the ribs. Yeah, a bit of fog. So I'm just looking at the time, it's 10 to 6 in the morning. Yeah, a bit earlier than I thought I was going to be actually. Oh. Oi. Yeah, 10 to 6, but I'm really keen to see if I got all the settings on the GoPro right. No doubt there'll be a bit of a playing around to do, which is cool. Not too worried about that. Bit hard to get them right first up. It's a little bit different to the 8. Man, that thing had been through a lot. Yeah. Well, everything feels pretty good. Definitely don't feel the strength in my legs and hips, which is understandable. Been off the bike for a while. This could be fun. Soil is beautiful. Yeah. Whew. I'm gonna keep on going. Well, I think, well, I'm hoping, sorry, the angle's good, and I've got a feeling it might handle like low light better, this GoPro. I thought I'd stop here. So look out. And I got my drink bottle. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to go through those 10 questions. This might or might not make the video, but it could be fun anyway. Okay, let's stop here and fast forward a couple of weeks now. I actually filmed this in time lapse. Yeah, I did the 10 questions and I filmed it in time lapse. I never realized until like a week and a half later, I've come home, I've had a look at the footage, and I'm absolutely kicking myself because there were some really cool questions in there. I'm gonna do it all again, so bear with me. Let's do it properly. Okay, so let's kick it off. Question number 1 is your favorite YouTube channel, like the one that I love to watch. Look, there's a few, but I'm gonna say Best Day Ever MTB. I really look forward to seeing a notification from him that he's put a video up. I think that he's super funny, super witty, not bad for a Kiwi, can really ride a bike, and he's an older fella. I can relate, and they don't, him and his buddies like Dad's Army, they don't take things too serious. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna say, yeah, the Best Day Ever MTB. Question number 2 is my favorite all-time bike. This is a really easy one. I'm gonna go the Transition Bottle Rocket. Oh, from like that, you know, was it about 2009, 10, whatever it is. Yeah, I really love that bike. I'm gonna say a white one. All the cool kids had them. And I only ever saw 2 in person, and they are lovely. Really simple frame design, but I just love the way they looked. Yeah, Transition Bottle Rocket. Favorite bike brand? Well, look, I could, if you asked me this again tomorrow, I could give you a different answer. Look, oh, should I say it? Oh, I don't know. Favorite bike brand? I'm just gonna have to say Giant. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say Giant. I think when all said and done, I really like Giant. Their bikes are really nice, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna say Giant today. I don't know, but yeah, my favorite bike, Giant today. Or is it Norco? No, I'm gonna say Giant. I really like the Transees. Question number 4. Interests outside of mountain biking. Oh, I like full driving. I don't mind going full driving with the family, of course. I'm interested in rugby. I like coaching. I do a bit of that. Yeah, I'll probably say that. Full driving and rugby. The next question is the best trail I've ever ridden. Easy one. Dead set easy. I'm going to say Megatron at First Turkey, Rockhampton. Probably after about a year of it being made. It was just like, it was like a magic carpet. Fast, nice and wide. Yeah, it was really cool. And I learnt to ride there on that trail. I dead set did. I learnt so much about what I could do on a bike and especially what I can't do on a bike. Yeah, Megatron, First Turkey. The ultimate mountain biking destination. That's the next question. I've had to think about this. I would really love to go to Christchurch, ride with a mate of mine, Graham, there. I'd like to go to other places around the world and ride with guys that I've met on YouTube, or even like down in Brizzy, I'd like to ride with a few guys, Sydney, etc. But I'm going to say my favourite place place I would love to go ride, I'd like to ride the Golfie in Scotland, or even some of those trails that like my trail rider does. But I would love to do it with a mate of mine, Lee. He's just the coolest cat. He's got a great taste in music, just a down-to-earth, lovely guy. He's from the Tin Donkeys. I'd really love to go probably ride the Golfie with him. It'd just be such good fun. Yeah, that'll probably be my dream destination. Rotorua wouldn't be bad either. Chuck that in. Question 7. The best mountain biking invention. I've tuned and thrown it with this, and I thought the drop it post and even like tubeless and all that, but I'm going to stick to it. E-bikes. E-bikes are the best invention from mountain biking. I can tell you now. E-bikes, you've got to get one. They're so cool. They keep old fat guys like me on bikes. Question 8. What is the best bike I've ever owned? I like this question. I'm going to say my 2016 Giant Trance 27.5 was carbon fiber. I did a few upgrades on that. I put some really nice Hope hubs on it, new brakes. Yeah, I ended up putting a 160 fork on it. It was a gun bike. I love that bike. Yeah, I'm going to say that was the best bike I've ever owned. The next question, question 9. What is the worst bike I've owned? And this is easy. Like, I've had some shockers, but the one I had the best expectation for that really did nothing for me was I bought a 2007, like I know it's going back a few years, but it was only a couple of years old when I bought it. I bought a Santa Cruz Nomad. I stripped it down, got all new forks, I got new tires, new wheel set, the whole lot. Got it built up in the shop. Really, really excited, and it was just a total piece of shit. It didn't fit me right. I got the size too small, I think, which was a large. I always had a large on everything. Yeah, the bike, I just could not get it right. And yeah, I ended up moving that on pretty quick. But yeah, the Santa Cruz Nomad, I was really disappointed with that. But man, have I had some shockers. Okay, question 10. What's the funniest thing I've seen on mountain bike trails? And you know what? This is so easy. It's about 18 months ago it happened to me. I come around the corner going down Scrub Turkey, and here's this bloke squatting down doing a poo. Dead set. A couple of meters off the trail, he was sitting down, squeezing one out. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. I didn't know whether to laugh or throw something at him, or it was just, I was more in shock. I mean, why would you do that? But yeah, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. A bloke taking a dump on the side of the trail, and he's just, as I've come around the corner, "Oh, are you okay, mate?" "Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just squeezing out of crap." Like it was nothing. Yeah. Anyway, that was the funniest thing I've seen. Did you enjoy the questions? I really hope you did. Anyway, I only get back to riding, and I'm really sorry about filming all this stuff on the trail in time lapse. Yeah. All right, back to riding. All right, so I'm just, after stopping and doing those questions and that, I got back on the bike here, and the ribs area is really sore. It's got really tender all of a sudden. I think they cooled down a bit, but I'll keep going. Feeling pretty good. The other thing that's been going on is my lymphoma checkups, and you know, been sort of like, yeah, being a little bit anxious about that. And I went midweek and to see the doctor, and the plan was to go down to Brisbane to his surgery and do a bone marrow biopsy, which is horrible, and to do a PET scan. Because of my blood test, my general health, he's decided to can it. This is supposed to happen in a couple of weeks. He's decided what he wants to do now, because of such a good blood test, he's going to leave it till March and just do a general CT scan just to check the size of the lymph nodes, which means I don't have to go to Brisbane. I can get that done locally, much to my wife's dismay. She wanted to hit the restaurants there, and we both wanted to catch up with Jules in Brisbane. Yeah, I got good news there. You know, I've got a couple of mates who haven't had as good news lately, and sort of feel a little, I don't know, embarrassed to tell them. Yeah, so lymphoma is definitely in check, and it's a massive sort of push for our family. Yeah, so we've all sort of been invested in it and worrying about me, and now we can sort of focus on living again, which is really cool. Well, look, I think the ribs held up. Yeah, look, I'm going to call it a win. I reckon the ribs are definitely getting better. And also, I've got to tell you guys about my latest lymphoma checkup, which was, yeah, huge relief to me and the family. The camera, yeah, I got the camera. I really like it. It's sort of a little bit heavier, but I get to see myself. That's really weird for me, see myself as I do this. That's a nice little feature. It's a GoPro Hero Black 10, I think it is. Yeah, it's going to do the job. I'll have to see how it all works out, if I've got the settings right, even how I've got it mounted on my chest. All right, so I'm going to go home. I've got to go to work. 10Ks. It wasn't a real strenuous ride today. Hope you enjoyed those questions. I don't know, is that something that, is there something a little different? If you liked them, that's on me. If you didn't like it, that's on my wife who picked them. So yeah, okay. All right, that's going to do a special shout out to my mate Jackson. Keep going for those dragons, buddy, next year. And all right, we'll see you later, everybody. Take care, eh?